Fundamentally, we have two choices here, which is, do you treat it like smoking or do you treat it like alcohol? And I think everyone agrees you shouldn't be able to smoke marijuana or cannabis indoors in a public place. Tick, right? You should not be able to smoke it in a place where children are present. Tick. So really, the only thing that is the difference between how we treat smoking and how we treat alcohol is, can you smoke as you walk down the street, and can you smoke in public parks? As far as I'm concerned, I'm not particularly interested in seeing a lot of usage on the street or in parks. I think there's secondhand smoke issues. I think there's public nuisance issues. I think there's littering issues. Every spring I go out and do a community cleanup, and all I see is cigarette butts. So I want to be careful about all of that. However, I think that there are two areas that council really needs to talk about. One is the issue of whether we should allow cannabis gardens, I hate that term, designated cannabis areas at events and festivals. And I think there's good arguments on both sides. If people are doing it anyway, you may as well concentrate it. However, does that then normalize the behavior? And is that something you want at the Calgary Folk Festival, which is full of children, for example? The second is, there's a very serious issue around people who live in multifamily homes, particularly with shared ventilation. So if condo boards or apartment buildings or landlords are able to outlaw the smoking of cannabis in the home, and there is no public smoking, then you've said to a whole segment of society there is nowhere you can use a legal substance. I don't know the answer to that question. And so I'll have lots of questions about how we can reconcile that problem. But I think that's fundamentally the only problem I've got.